Hello and welcome to RNA TV. This is the afternoon news bulletin. First of all, starting with international news. Unidentified gunmen attacked United Nations peacekeepers in the Central African Republic on Thursday, killing 3 officials and injuring 2. UN Secretary spokesperson Stephane Dujarric said in a statement. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres condemned the attack by unidentified armed combatants on Central African National Defense and Security Forces and the United Nations Multidimensional Integrated Stabilization Mission in the Central African Republic in Dikoa, Kimo Prefecture and Bukoma, Mobowo Prefecture and Stephane Dujarric. In a statement, he said that the Secretary General expresses his deepest condolences to the families of the deceased peacekeepers as well as to the people and government of Burundi. He wishes a speedy recovery to the injured. The Secretary General also recalled that attacks against United Nations peacekeepers may constitute a war crime. He called on the Central African Republic authorities to investigate these heinous attacks and swiftly bring perpetrators to justice. Moving on to the next news is related with COVID-19 vaccine as a doctor in Boston with a shellfish allergy developed a severe allergic reaction after receiving Moderna's coronavirus vaccine on Thursday. The New York Times reported on Friday, citing the doctor. Dr. Hossain, a geriatric oncology fellow at Boston Medical Center, said he had a severe reaction almost immediately after being vaccinated, feeling dizzy and with a racing heart, the New York Times reported. It is the first severe reaction publicly linked to Moderna's vaccine, which is in its first week of a nationwide rollout. David Kibbe, a spokesman at the Boston Medical Center, said in a statement on Friday that Dr. Hossain felt he was developing an allergic reaction and was allowed to self-administer his personal EpiPen. He was taken to the emergency department, evaluated, treated, observed, and discharged. He is doing well today. A U.S. Food and Drug Administration official said last week that the FDA is investigating around 5 allergic reactions that occurred after people were administered Pfizer, INC, and BioNTech SC's COVID-19 vaccine in the United States. Moving on to the national news, the first news is from Jammu and Kashmir, where 2 unidentified terrorists have been killed in an encounter that broke out at Kaingam area of Shopian district of Jammu and Kashmir, Kashmir Zone Police has said. Security forces launched a cordon and search operation in the area in South Kashmir following information about the presence of militants in the area, a police official said. He also said as the forces were conducting searches, militants fired upon them. The forces retaliated and an encounter ensued. Moving further in the bulletin, the next news is related with the weather conditions as heavy fog was observed in the northern parts of India. Train mishaps due to the inhibited visibility from thick foggy conditions is a peril to passengers and crew members that could easily result in loss of life and damage of property. To meet this challenge, the Indian Railways has installed a fog safety device in trains to assist drivers tackle poor visibility due to thick fog during the season. General Manager of Northern Railways, Ashutosh Gangal, outlined the procedure by which a fog condition is declared at a station. He said that several departments in railway make arrangements due to fog. Visibility test object placed at railway stations. Station masters declare fog conditions if the object isn't available. Fog conditions are withdrawn after the object becomes visible. Signal location booklet has been given to the crew. The visibility test object is placed at a distance of 180 meters from the starter, and if it is not visible to the station master or the station superintendent, fog conditions are declared. When such a condition is declared, a fog signal is registered and the time when the condition was declared is recorded. Once the visibility test object comes within sight again, fog conditions are withdrawn. Moving on to sports news, India and Australia are playing the second test match of the 4-match series in Melbourne today. It's also known as Boxing Day Test. Australia won the toss and decided to bat first and were all out for 195 in the first innings. From the Australian batting card, Marnus Labuschagne scored 48, whereas Travis Head scored 38 runs. From the Indian bowling card, Jasprit Bumrah scalped 4 wickets, whereas Ravichandran Ashwin took 3 wickets, Ravindra Jadeja scalped 1 wicket, and debutant Mohammad Siraj took 2 wickets. India lost Mayank Agarwal for 0 while batting, but didn't lose any further wickets in the day. At the end of the day, India is trailing by 159 runs and scoring at 36 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. This is it in the bulletin so far. Stay tuned with RNA TV for latest updates. Also, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thank you.